The government spokesperson, Madam Tipakon Chantavongsa, told a press conference after the conclusion of the Cabinet's monthly meeting on Tuesday, February 22nd, that the government has instructed ministries and local authorities to take serious action to realize the national agendas and addressing financial and economic difficulties and narcotic drug abuse. In addition, the Cabinet called for greater advocacy of the vaccination of school-aged children against COVID-19. The Cabinet made their recommendations at its monthly meeting on February, which took place at the Prime Minister's office and ended on Tuesday. Chaired by Prime Minister Pankam Vipawan, the meeting told authorities in charge to expedite improvement of the business environment. Authorities were told to speed up mining projects, piloted digital businesses, and other investment projects approved by the government.
ปฏิบัติมาตรการคุ้มครองการจัดเก็บรายรับภาษีอากรและค่าบริการต่างๆตามทิศหันเป็นทันสมัย
According to the government spokesperson, the meeting pressed for further modernization of the revenue collection system in order to maximize the income earned by the government. In addition, ministries were told to take prompt action to finalize the regulations of vehicles being used and imported unlawfully.
สืบต่อปฏิบัติคำสั่งของนายกรัฐมนตรีว่าด้วยการกวดกาและปฏิบัติมาตรการต่อผู้ที่นำเข้าและนำใช้ยานพาหนะทุกประเภทแบบบ่ถูกต้องให้สำเร็จรวมทั้งเร่งพันขยายนิติกรรมว่าด้วยการนำใช้รถลัดในขอบเขตทั่วประเทศให้เป็นรูปธรรมและส่งเสริมการนำใช้รถไฟฟ้า
Participants were also asked to make the most effective use of state vehicles in an attempt to cut unnecessary spending on state-owned cars. In addition, the Cabinet called for the wider use of electric cars to replace fuel-consuming vehicles.
เพิ่มทวีความเอาใจใส่ในการส่งเสริมการผลิตการปรุงแต่งการค้าการบริการและการท่องเที่ยวปิ่นอ้อมแนวทางเศรษฐกิจรถไฟลาวจีน
Madam Tipakon said the meeting underlined the need for greater promotion of production, trade, services, and tourism along the economic corridor being developed alongside the Laos-China Railway. The Cabinet instructed authorities in charge to work with their counterparts in foreign countries to facilitate cross-border freight transport, while ensuring that COVID-19 prevention and control measures are strictly enforced.
เพิ่มความเอาใจใส่คุ้มครองและรักษาเสถียรภาพด้านเงินตราให้มีความมั่นเที่ยงและอัตราแลกเปลี่ยนนิ่งติ่งในระดับที่กำหนดไว้
The meeting resolved to step up efforts to ensure currency stability and manage exchange rates so they remain within the set margins. Amid spiraling living costs, the meeting called for actions to regulate the price of goods and petrol to ease the impacts on the general public.
ทางเพิ่มความเอาใจใส่ในการพันขยายและจัดตั้งปฏิบัติวาระแห่งชาติว่าด้วยการแก้ไขปัญหายาเสพติดให้เข้าสู่ล่วงเลิกและเป็นรูปธรรมหลายขึ้น
The meeting told security forces work harder to tackle narcotic drugs used and trade in order to fulfill the national agenda in this regard. In addition, the Cabinet called for greater advocacy of the vaccination of school-aged children against COVID-19. During the meeting, the Cabinet reviewed the work carried out in February and discussed the work plan for March. Discussions included draft amendments to the law on small and medium enterprise promotion, a draft amendment to the decree on microfinance institutions, draft amendments to the capital market development strategy of the Lao PDR for 2021 to 2030 and vision until 2035, and a draft strategy on civil aviation development 2021 to 2025 and vision until 2030. The meeting endorsed the documents in principle, but instructed the relevant sectors to revise them in line with comments made by Cabinet members. The final drafts of the law will be submitted to the upcoming third ordinary session of the National Assembly's ninth legislature for debate and approval.